I booked my dream job and I lost it in 48 hours. Here's how it happened. Oh, this is weird. My first ever video, and it's on the floor of my room, and it's basically a rant. Welcome to my channel. If you don't know me, you can call me Linda. And I don't know, I want to make this like my personal video diary. And I guess this is the perfect way to start because I'm really sad and I want to vent to somebody, but people around me keep telling me that it's fine, other opportunities will come, but I really do need to just get this off my chest because I'm really sad about it. So I am very much an immigrant child. My parents sent me to South Africa to have a better education, and it worked. They sent most of my siblings as well for better education, and I'm currently still studying with South Africa in my home country, Angola, right? So I make it to my final year. I'm 25 now, and the want and the drive to work has always been there, but I've never had a job. And when I say I never have had a job, I mean like where you sign a contract and it's salary specific and you come in from this time to this time. I've had odd jobs where I do tourism work, translation work, and things like that. But I'm talking like a proper contract, a proper job, you know? I've never had that. And when I applied for this job, it was another one of those things where I was like, I'm probably not even gonna get a call back or anything, because throughout this entire year, I've been randomly applying to jobs on LinkedIn. So the way I got this job, oh my gosh, I didn't even say what the job was. It was a tour guide job. And most of you are probably thinking, how is that your dream job? Listen carefully. So basically, I applied for this tour guide job on my country specifics career website. I'm sure most countries have this where like there's a place where a lot of jobs are posted and it's like specific to your country. And that's how I booked this interview. I applied for this job and I called them, I think once a week for 3 weeks straight to question if they've had interviews yet. And each time the answer was no. And after a while, I actually forgot about it because I thought, okay, if they wanted to interview me, they would have called me back. And lo and behold, as soon as I stopped thinking about it, they called me and they asked me to come in for an interview. To say I was excited is an understatement. They called me at 9 a.m. and because it was a strange number, I did not want to answer because I hate strange numbers. They creep me out. But I called them back and they were like, yes, we wanted you to come in for an interview. And the excitement was so crazy. And I've always wanted to work in the specific areas. I'm very career specific. I've been offered jobs before in areas that I knew I wouldn't excel, like accounting, in the bank, police work. And you know, you have to know what would work for you. And I've done freelance tour guiding for a couple of years. Not as in, oh yeah, I have like a lot of experience. It's just I've done it a couple of times to the point where I feel like I'm moderately good at it. So they call me, they set up the interview. Mind you, I go out shopping to buy a new outfit for this interview. I'm so nervous. And because I'm so nervous and I'm so filled with anxiety, I have a lot of pain. That's a different story. That's because I have endometriosis. If I get stressed, I get pain. It's just part of the job. So interview day comes and it went amazing. It was like 5-minute interview. There were other people there. They were looking to hire multiple people, not just one. And as soon as I met the director of the company who was doing the interviews, she immediately saw that I had years of experience and she was really excited for me to work with them. And it was all just a very exciting thing that happened. And the way that it started to get messed up is because I'm still in exams. Yeah, I'm in my final year of university and I'm in my last semester and I have 3 exams left. At that time, I had 3 exams left. and they wanted us to start immediately. So the interview was on a Thursday. They wanted all of us to come in on a Friday for training. And I said, oh, I have an exam tomorrow, which was Friday. And their offer was for me to do the exam at their office. I thought it was a good idea at the time, but when I saw how the hour specifics of the exam, it was very much like a long time. It was from 10 to like 3. And I could see that there was no possible way where I could probably write this essay or write this assignment in a span of time that would have been fast, and then I could have gone to the training, and I knew it wouldn't work out. As I'm hyping myself up to call them and be like, I won't make it to training, but we can make this work, because I already know the routes, I already know like the places that you guys are gonna go. But as I was hyping myself to call them, they called me, and they offered me an administration job in the tourism company, which is exactly what I wanted, exactly what I needed. And as she's offering me this job, I have to say, I can't come in tomorrow because I have an exam. And if you're thinking, oh, why didn't you just miss this exam? You could have written like a supplementary or something. My parents are paying millions for me to study online with a South African university while I am out of the country. I'm in and out, but still. And I'm not going to just tell them, guys, I'm not going to do this exam because I'll just do it next year, and make them pay even more money for my education. And it was really disappointing when I had to tell them that I couldn't be there for training, and they said that they will find somebody else then. It was very quick. Obviously, there's no hard feelings. They had a job, they had a work to do, and they needed somebody else. But there was like a part of me hoping that at some point they would call, or they'd be desperate and they'd be like, oh, we couldn't find anybody else. Come in, we'll work with you. And it's so sad when things don't go to plan, and this type of job doesn't come up very often. There's a lot of people that speak English here, and obviously not all on the same level, but this was definitely a stepping stone that I'm very sad about. And to understand why I'm so sad, it's mainly because I'm very career specific. I wanted to work in tourism or hotel work or airport services, maybe work in an embassy. I'm very much wanting to climb the ladder slowly, and this felt like the perfect right step for me, and for it to just fall apart was so sad. And everyone around me is just saying there will be other jobs, but it's like, I'm 25. I wanted that job, and everyone says it's so rare to find a job in the area that you want, and I did it, and I found it, and I got it, and I lost it the next day. And I don't know what to do from here. I'm seeing other jobs pop up, but none of them are like in the area that I want. And I know this isn't the end of the world, but we're allowed to be sad when things don't go our way. And I guess I'm gonna wait for my exams to finish before I apply for any other job. I have 2 left. Yeah. So this was just a rant because I'm so sad about it, and I needed to get it off my chest. For whoever's watching this, thanks for watching. If you have any tips and tricks on how I can get another job in this area or the other areas that I mentioned, please let me know. I'm not giving up, but we're in a sad little lull, and that's okay. Thanks for watching.